Let's talk about minerals and rocks. Minerals are made up of one element like iron, gold, carbon, these gemstones. For example, this is a diamond, which is carbon, or one compound like calcite, calcium carbonate, CaCO3, which is chalk, the antiacid, what we use as antiacid, and various types of salts. Um, for example, this is a compound mineral, which is magnelite, which is a sort of iron oxide. Like you have seen with all of these minerals, this is, by the way, copper. Like you see in the pictures of all these minerals here, they are all solid. They cannot be liquids or gases. And they are not mixtures, they are a pure substance. Like pure substances in chemistry, they are made up of one element and one compound. But different from chemistry, they are solid. They cannot be liquids and gases. Moreover, they cannot be organic. Minerals cannot be organic under this definition. There are lots of minerals, only around 30 of these commonly found at the Earth's crust. You can find more information about minerals. Let's talk about rocks. By definition, a rock is a bunch of minerals that are glued together. Whenever we have a bunch of different minerals glued together, that's a rock. The type of gluing is what determines the type of rock. We start with igneous rocks. The word igneous comes from the word ignite. So like starting a fire, igniting a fire. So whenever you think of fire, igneous rocks, think of a fire, volcanoes, lava, magma. Okay. So what happens to the lava? It is melted rock. So rocks that got melted, and then the lava eventually will cool off and become our igneous rock. Examples of igneous rock are granite, pumice, basalt is the most common. You don't need to remember all of these types of rocks, but I have a few as an example here. But if you are curious, you can go to these sites to get more information. Key thing to remember: igneous, ignite, fire. So we get the igneous rock when the melted rock, the lava, or the magma, which is underground, lava is on the surface, magma underground. Both of them are melted rock. When they cool off, we get the igneous rock. The other type of rock is metamorphic. Metamorphic rock, I highlighted here the P and H to remind us of pressure and heat. These are rocks that were obtained when other types of rocks, like through a big earthquake, get exposed to a high pressure and heat. For example, during a big earthquake, rocks can be pushed underground, so where they get subjected to the pressure of all the ground above them and get closer to the mantle from where they get some heat. With the combination of pressure and heat, they change into metamorphic rock. Now, this heat is different from fire. It is heat like the heat you get out of a heating pad. And again, like I mentioned, in most cases here, we are talking about heat from the mantle. An example of metamorphic rock is marble. And then you have a few here. The third type of rock is the sedimentary rock. Is the least strong of the three types of rocks. Both metamorphic and igneous rock are hard rocks. Think of granite, think of marble. They are hard rocks. Sedimentary rock is not that hard. Think of sandstone. You can break it easily. You can make, actually, in state fairs, you might find people making statues in an hour of a person. They can make a bust of you with sandstone in a matter of an hour because it's easy to carve, because it's not very solid. So how do we get sedimentary rocks? That's when the sediments, which are basically the dust, silt, small pieces of rock that were obtained through weathering, but get carried. What we call sediment is whatever is being carried through erosion and gets deposed, settled somewhere, and with time, whatever settles, whatever got deposed and settled, is going to cement, and we get the sedimentary rock that way. And these are examples of them.